by a ton.
I mean, I'm quite curious about how this is going to play out, because we talked about how the Mathilda, that's a lot more telegraphed. If you look at the rest of the emblems, by the way, by GamesMax, wow. Rebellions, a lot of Inspires. It's very card control heavy, but look at Sway Low.
In the mid lane, gonna get out-traded there. Key is the one who takes the damage. Ghost Bursters by Moreno too. Look at the zoning on the Sway Low that Key and Moreno are placing down. Even Super Ken taking on a TZ low and counter jungling, invading very early.
You can see the confidence that Eman has, also the trust to his teammates. The fact that he uses Bargain Hunter instead of something like Tenacity or other things. Kind of says that he knows that he has enough peel and cover to play around in this game.
In-game equipment by Dunia Games so far, not really a big difference, but Sway Low is taking a lot of heat. If it's not the roamer, it's the jungler that comes in to really make sure that Moreno has the edge, has the advantage, and the rotational advantage as well. As Vince is getting bullied right here, 15 seconds before the turtle spawns, you have to wonder what if Rebellion has a plan to try and go for a pickoff maybe, because in a full-on 5v5, with all the sustain we've already mentioned, maybe difficult for them to come out on top.
So level 3 Vincent finally getting level 4 after this camp, so Bigatron has a little bit of advantage here before the turtle fight begins, already dragged into their favor.
Chorizo scouting ahead, Vincent getting the taunt down onto Chorizo. Already teasing, but don't run Wolf King as well. Chorizo brought back to the team right now, but he's still able to dash out now with another realm. Gets the mount, and Super Ken picks it up for free. Another final slash from Moreno all the way back for Swalo to pick up first blood. And now it's Super Ken who is looking for a trade back. Audi is very low. So is Cars, but they're able to disengage. Chorizo rotates over.
What just happened? It looks quite good for Bigatron Alpha. They have the top lane in hand. They want to go for it, but Eman just teleports away, knowing that he has the aggro, I believe. And now Bigatron, even though they're still looking at about 200 gold lead, that was definitely a winning trade for Rebellion.
Rebellion, though, they're doing a great job of separating Bigatron. They know that in a full 5v5, the sustain, the Netherrealm will just be too much for them to handle. But when they go, 2v2, 2v1 constantly, that's where they find holes. Like there are Cars able to actually secure Moreno, and it's a 50-50.
Deathless welcome. We'll make it 100-0. Super Ken will be able to find it. Vincent in the midst of it all now, getting the taunt down for Cars to get the vengeance. Now I'm out with entropy into the back, just melting them down, and Vincent cannot handle this sustain.
They caught him off guard, and Maniac once again coming out of nowhere as an Atan. Can't really see it coming, right? Usually it's Claude that's rotating towards the other side, but this time around it's Natan, Rashi.
Well, they know that in a proper big fight, there's almost no risk for Iman either, right? There's going to be backup for him for sure from behind that. Always so elusive, and there's no real punish potential, but look at that.
An interesting dive from Super Ken. That's welcome. And the Appraiser's rapidly chomps down on him. Eternal Guard not going to do much as the Netherrealm comes in to save them. Moreno, 1 HP of the Netherrealm, gets silenced, but they have zoned Rebellion away from the Tier 1. Yes, they will have to trade it. Rebellion are able to get a Tier 1 up top, but that's mid lane for top.
The Mathilda Paramis combo, the winning combo that we're used to see, is still as strong as ever. 5k gold lead in 8 minutes. Very dominant from the Terminators. Look at the items, Rashi.
Lots of the Oasis for the Mathilda. That means everyone's even more tanky. On top of that, Enchanted Talisman means the Netherrealm is going to be up so often. And on the other side, Chorizo is going to be so tanky right here with the Oracle as well. That means that his shielding is going to be buffed even more. So in a full-on all-in, if they try to burst him down, it's going to be dangerous.
Can't believe Iman took that, and now he might have to pay the price. No, he dodges away from the Eternal Guard. Super Ken gets the death in his welcome, but he spits him out the wrong way. Vincent now with a taunt onto Chorizo. Bigatron looking to disengage with Audi TZ. Jumps with the I'm Offended Flicker. Chorizo in the back, dealing damage to Moai, zoning them away. And for now, Rebellion will defend.
No punish at all from the errors of Eman. This is the OPS combo in the game probably for me. I don't want to face this, Rashi. You have the Cold Altar, you have the Netherrealm, you have the Guiding Wind and Shields. What do you do with it?
What you do is you use a marksman that's vulnerable in the early game, but even stronger in the late game, and you take full control. No I'm Offended, and Rebellion team's just lost. They're trying to force plays to happen, but they don't have the damage to really punish this overextension, this overaggression from Bigatron. They're going to be forced to trade again, or even lose a base tower right here. They have no solution for Chorizo.
Oh, man.
What a damage! 35,000 damage dealt for Super Ken.
Just, again,
And look at this, the scouting of the Mathilda. Just like that, Super Ken picks up the Lord for free. There are no trades available for Rebellion. A 7,000 gold lead for Bigatron Alpha.
As textbook as you can get, man. Like every time there is a turret on the outer part, we're gonna siege it. Then we move on to another turret to siege it again because we have so much HP, we have so much margin of error, we can't really be punished. Oh. It's hard. It's hard. It's just hard.
It's very difficult, especially when Bigatron, they don't put anyone else except maybe Iman and Super Ken in the front. So there's never a chance for them to really catch Bigatron off guard, because even if the Mathilda gets picked off, the Fire Mist can cover, and vice versa.
Yep, a random 3-man knockup earlier. Final slash canceled away by the Detonus Welcome. He brings up 2! Tom's on 1, Cars isolated by the Detonus Welcome. Vincent very low, forced back, a good blazing duet, but Iman finds Moai in the midst of the team fight, jumps into the entropy, and almost takes Swaylo down, forces a flicker. The Shadow Stampede brings Audi to the team back. Chorizo jumping back and forth, the Flask of the Oasis is giving them so much HP, and they have taken 2 base turrets down with a single Lord. Audi now with the Iron Fender, and Swaylo gets obliterated in the back. Now it's Vincent, who's next, topped up by Super Ken. 11 minutes and 27 seconds is all Bigatron need to dispose